This is Steve Ridgel, and I just came in from the backyard. We're getting ready to sell our house, as many of you know, and so one of the things in our backyard is full of, I don't know what kind of weeds they are. They're out here in West Texas. They look real green from a distance, but they're little short, sticky. They have a lot of little stickers in them, and they spread like crazy. And we've had a really nice front yard with St. Augustine, and boy, our backyard was not beautiful, but was good. But now, if any of my neighbors are watching this, it wasn't you. It was several neighbors back. We had a neighbor that just didn't take care of the yard at all, and they got a bunch of those weeds. And boy, they jumped the fence and crossed in, and they came down our alley and then into our backyard. And now our yard's covered with weeds. Now, that happens in lots of places. I mean, we have to watch our pasture at the ranch because you get things in that you don't want. And two or three lessons about weeds I've learned. One is, if everybody around you, if you're around weeds, they're going to get in your property. That's just how it happens. If you tackle them really early, you may can hold them off for a while. If you ignore them, they'll take over your whole yard. Now you're going, yeah, everybody knows that, so what's the point? Well, the point's not anything about how good a yard I keep or don't keep. It made me think a lot about our Christian life. If you hang around with people that don't live the way Jesus lives, and that's who your friends are, and you stay around people that do a lot of things that Christians shouldn't do, well, pretty soon you're going to find yourself doing those things. Oh, you'll start by thinking it's no big deal, it doesn't affect me, it's not me doing those. But then pretty soon you find yourself doing those things. But if you get right on it and you get around better people and you pray and you confess that to God and you work at it and you get some spiritual disciplines going, you can get those weeds back out of your life. Just like you can if you get on it quick, you can keep them out of your yard. But if you don't, then pretty soon your life's in a mess. Weeds everywhere. Sin weeds in your spiritual life everywhere because you didn't pay attention. And so what it just reminds me as a Christian is to be really diligent. Watch out who I hang around with, because the places I go and the people I hang with, well, that's what I'm going to be and who I'm going to be like. Number two, if I do see things in my life that I know are leading toward really unhealthy things, get them out now. And number three, always be aware that if I don't pay attention, one of these days I'll wake up and I'll be a spiritual yard covered with sin weeds. So I don't like cleaning the weeds out of my yard. I wish I got on it earlier, but you know what? At least I've recognized the problem. And right now, after 30 minutes, there are less weeds than there were before. So I'm going to stay after it and I'm going to work at it. This is Steve Ridgel telling you to watch out for the sin weeds in your spiritual garden.